Welcome to this summary of Slow Productivity by Cal Newport. In a world that glorifies hustle and endless to-do lists, Newport challenges us to slow down. He shows how doing fewer things, working at a natural pace, and focusing on quality can lead to deeper success, without burnout. This is Audiosaar. Whether you're seeking success, wisdom, happiness, or personal growth, you'll find it here. Stay tuned, because every story has the power to change your life. Let's dive in. We live in an age where busyness has become a badge of honor. People rush from meeting to meeting, reply to emails late into the night, and fill their calendars until there's no room to breathe. But here's the problem: being busy doesn't always mean being productive. Often, it just means we're scattered, exhausted, and producing work that doesn't really matter. In his book Slow Productivity, Cal Newport shows us another path, one that's calmer, smarter, and ultimately more effective. He calls it slow productivity. This idea rests on three core principles: doing fewer things, working at a natural pace, and obsessing over quality. 1. Do fewer things. Most of us say yes too often: yes to projects, yes to meetings, yes to just one more thing. The result? Overcommitment, stress, and diluted effort. But the first principle of slow productivity is simple: do fewer things. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was collapsing under dozens of unfocused products. Jobs cut nearly all of them and focused on a handful: the iMac, the iPod, and later, the iPhone. That focus turned Apple into one of the most valuable companies in the world. Charles Darwin did the same in science. Instead of chasing every idea, he spent more than 20 years refining his theory of evolution. When he finally published On the Origin of Species, it wasn't just another book, it reshaped human understanding forever. Even in everyday life, this matters. A student who joins every club ends up exhausted and average. A student who chooses just two passions often excels. Doing fewer things isn't laziness. It's focus. It's the discipline to say no to the trivial, so you can say yes to the meaningful. 2. Work at a natural pace. The second principle is to work at a natural pace. Our culture glorifies speed, fast responses, quick results, endless hustle. But real achievement doesn't come from constant sprinting. Think of farming. Crops don't grow faster because you rush. They grow in cycles, steadily, naturally. The same is true of creative work. J.K. Rowling spent years building the Harry Potter world. Marie Curie devoted decades to her discoveries in radioactivity. Neither rushed. Both changed history. In business, Warren Buffett's philosophy is similar. He waits patiently for the right opportunities, knowing that patience creates wealth. Burnout comes from ignoring your natural rhythm. Slow productivity asks us to balance intensity with rest, to move steadily, to think in decades, not just days. 3. Obsess over quality. The third principle is perhaps the most important: obsess over quality. At the end of the day, people don't remember how many tasks you finished. They remember the excellence of your work. Leonardo da Vinci spent years painting the Mona Lisa. Michelangelo took more than 3 years to carve David. Both are timeless masterpieces. In modern times, Elon Musk pushed Tesla to set new standards in electric cars, not by being fast, but by insisting on extraordinary quality. Even in small, everyday work, this holds true. A single thoughtful report that shapes a big decision is more valuable than 100 rushed emails. A well-designed project that truly solves a problem will outlast dozens of quick fixes. Slow productivity says, don't chase volume. Chase excellence. A philosophy for life. But Newport's idea is bigger than just work. It's a philosophy for life. When you slow down, you don't just create better work. You create a better life. Space for rest, reflection, relationships, and creativity. The modern world tells us to always stay busy. But a rushed life is not a full life. Ironically, slowing down doesn't mean achieving less. Over the long term, it helps you achieve far more, because what you create is meaningful, lasting, and fulfilling. Imagine a craftsman building furniture by hand. Each piece takes weeks, but it lasts generations. Compare that to a factory producing hundreds of cheap tables that break in a few years. That's the difference between shallow speed and slow productivity. And that's slow productivity in a nutshell. Remember, do fewer things, move at a natural pace, and aim for quality, not quantity. Real productivity isn't about racing through tasks, it's about creating work that lasts, and living a life that matters. Remember, wisdom grows when you make it a daily habit. So listen to one book a day, and make it part of your journey. Thank you for listening to this story on Audiosaar. If you found value in it, don't forget to like the video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more audiobook-style summaries and timeless wisdom.